Okay guys, here's part 2 here. I just finished doing this, taking this out and cleaning it as you seen in part 1. But so far I've cleaned my fuel line and my air filter, my fuel filters, sorry. So clean the fuel filter. Let's see, let me just twist it. Right now. It's like a little screen. Just blow it out with an air compressor or brush it off with your hand or something. Run through water and brush, make sure it's dry. But just in there, screw it back on. Yeah, it's clean. I have blue ones on my truck now, but I have one for the pressure line from the exhaust because it does suck up in dirty air. So I'll filter whatever crap comes through there to the gas tank, but it'll still, this one will still, most of it, but it does work, it gets stuff. Alright now I'm ready to clean the A-arms. First I'm going to take the bearings out, front and back. Clean them, then WD-40 them, or PVC blast, any type of oil, keep them going. Didn't want any dirt on them. Well, start cleaning these up. Clean up this one. Just have to get the A-arm off because that, as you seen in the last video, I couldn't get that shock out, so I had to chew it off and then just pull it off, twist it out with pliers. But I'm just gonna replace it. I'll probably save it just in case I ever break bottom one, but bottom ones don't usually break because they're really thick, mostly the top ones, but yeah. Well, I shouldn't say bottom ones don't break, they do. They usually break off right here. Sorry, just woke up, but yeah. So all I did was clean them off and WD-40'd them. Now they're all moving freely. Well, they should. If none of them move freely after you mess around with them, you should replace them. Yeah, we're ready to attach the arms back to it. I don't have a bottom one yet, the bottom one. But, other than that, make sure your bearings are back in. And when putting in the arms, bigger screws on top, smaller ones on bottom. Here, I got all the arms on now, like I said. Like you know, need the bottom one now. Put the link bars on. I don't have a little bar that goes across. It broke, but I put the hose back on now, and then this will be it for the rear end. Alright, all done. Now, this is what. Now that I finished this, just in this piece, I found like 3 or 4 things that are broken. A-arm, half shaft is tweaked, and this was tweaked too, but I replaced this because I already had one. There you go. I don't know where the old one went, but yep. So these 3 things. Just found, just in this piece, just think, this is all steering and everything, so it's probably going to be maybe more anything. But I usually work on the front end more. I just had this off, so I think I replaced some things. But this truck has never broken an A-arm, so this would be the first A-arm. First time an A-arm was taken off from the factory. But on my channel all the other videos of all the tmaxx crashes. That's yep. Now it's time to clean the shocks. Dismantle them all. It's a good time to change your oil if you want, but I don't need to. Just push that off. Just rear shocks, those are me. 2 spacers, if it's still stock. So, this goes on first. This little. This goes on. Like, what I mean by this goes on first is the spacers, this spring, then this little end cap. Now just spray it with whatever cleaner I use. Actually, this I use for my whole truck, but I wouldn't do it inside. I would do it like on an outside table. It's really smelly, but it's real good. I just use soap and water, but I make sure I dry it really good and I blow it off. But there we go. Just gonna start dismantling all these, cleaning them up. Show you when I'm done. Alright, I'll take it apart and I cleaned them already. Shocks there. Fine. Shocks. Now, oops. You know, I was gonna start assembling them. Alright. First is, I use a small spacer on. Small spacer on first. I usually do smaller. It's the biggest. No, the bigger one. Spacer. Alright. Now, that little ring thing. That. Now for the shock. Shock down. Hold it. Holding it. I'm just holding the shoot. Where is it? There we go. Holding the shock back. Put this little cap on. The cap on now. Release the shock, and then there you go. Got yourself a shock. Clean shock, I should say. Here you go. Clean shock. So, it's the, it doesn't matter, but small O-ring, big, then a little, this little thing, little spring butts up to, then the end cap. That's it. Shock. Excuse me for the noise. All shock's done. Now put them back in. Alright guys, I got all of them back on. Still gotta get that thing on. All nice and clean, no dirty. No dirt, yeah. No dirt on it. Hub's all nice and shiny. It's looking good. Yeah. There you go. Alright. Now this is the end of part 2. Now go on to part 3. Should have it uploaded soon. So stay tuned and like, subscribe, dislike, whatever.